Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Everton, and today we have episode 8 of the career mode. So today's episode we're going to start off a little bit of player training, and you can see these guys, I've just simulated the one by mistake, I was supposed to simulate them all, but you can see these guys starting to get the overalls up now. Ashley going up another overall there, 267, so Bedingame coming on quite well. I know he's age 20, so he's sort of pushing on a little bit as to be considered young kid. Well, a youth star, sort of, in that sort of category, but 71 overall right now. So towards the end of the season, if I can get him to a 75, 76, that's where I'll be happy to put him into the first team anyway. And that point, hopefully then we can fit him, either for Gomez or Gabam in there, and he can fit into the starting 11. And as well, Ellis Sims, he's getting to almost a 70 overall now, I do believe. Let's just double check here at the bottom. I can check Ellis Sims, and he is, 69 overall at the moment, almost a 70. So once he starts getting to hopefully around about 75, 76 overall, that'll be to what Calvert-Lewin was and Moise Kean is right now. Sort of around about that stage, then I can sort of start putting him into the starting 11, or possibly sell him. If the space isn't available, I could sell him on and earn a little bit of money that way. But anyway, so to go into today's episode, let's have a look at the calendar and at the upcoming games. So I've had a little bit of a mistake. So I tried recording this episode yesterday, however the Elgato capture card just cut out, all went black, and then when I went to try and get the file it just all corrupted. So at that point I thought I'm not even going to try and record again today. That was yesterday. So what I did end up doing, obviously we played Man United last episode, I ended up playing the Arsenal game. I ended up winning 2-1, so unfortunately I don't have that footage, but I ended up winning that game 2-1. Walcott, surprisingly, got the winning goal in that game to get us the win 2-1. So we got 3 points in that game. So today's episode, we're just going to play 2 games. We've got Burnley at home, which in real life we ended up winning 1-0. This is when Ancelotti took over in this game. We got the 1-0 win there in real life, but we got that game coming up today. And then the game, as I'm recording this today, Saturday, we played Newcastle in real life. And we ended up getting a 2-1 win away from home. So we got them 2 games today. Because one thing that I sort of wanted to mention at the start of today's episode was what sort of transfers are we going to bring in next month. Because obviously next month's January, and we did disable the summer transfer window. So I wanted to show you some of the players that I've shortlisted. Now all these players are players that you guys have left down below in the comments. So don't worry if you feel like you've been left out and you haven't got enough time to maybe get your player down below in the comment section. Because this episode will go live tomorrow on Sunday. Then obviously I'm going to have a double upload today. So another episode's going to go live around about 4:30ish. So, there's still going to be plenty of time even after that episode to get your guys' comments down below on players to recommend me to sign. So these are the 3 players I've seen the most and added to the shortlist. So we've got Corona here, overall 82. You can play right mid and right back. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, which I didn't even notice. Medium work rate. Looks like a decent player all round. Sprint speed not the best, but sometimes that doesn't make a player, amazing and stand out. It's the other stats as well that stand out. You can see there, crossing 81, dribbling 91, ball control 85, curve 85. So he looks like a good player that can sort of get down the right hand side, put a good cross in. And to be fair, that is what Walcott is doing for us right now. So I'm a little bit 50-50 on this guy, obviously because of his age as well. He's sort of, in his prime right now, 26, 27. So I'm a little bit 50-50 on signing him next month. Jack Grealish, another player who I would love to sign. Just because, English player, and I just love to sign him for Everton. Age 24 now, he's getting a little bit. I'm sure his overall's around about the 78, 79 sort of mark. Maybe even 76, I might be wrong. That might be a bit lower than what I'm thinking. But a great player. Plays centre attacking mid, plays centre mid, and also left wing, even though I won't play him at left wing. Obviously a lot of good stats there, not fully scouted, but he's a player I would love to bring in. But my only problem I have with that is you guys have been telling me this player. Now I'm sure this is the guy, aged 18, from Argentina, and he can play cam, left wing, striker, and he does look like an amazing player. And I wouldn't mind playing him at left wing because you see there his sprint speed is ranged between 85 and 93, and same with acceleration as well, agility, balance. He looks like a really good player. Now, I'm sure I'll be getting this player in because you guys have said get him in, get him trained up, he'll become a world-class player, become a really good player at least anyway. So I definitely want to bring him in. A little bit 50-50 on Jack Grealish because I'm not too sure where I could fit him in at the moment. I feel like I'd have to sell another centre mid to sell him. Now, whether we do sell another centre mid will sort of dissuade me on getting Jack Grealish. And then Corona, like I said, I'm a little bit 50-50 at the moment. If I sell Walcott, which is a possibility because obviously his age and his overall, I will possibly think of bringing this guy into the team because he does look like a good player to put the crosses in, which we are wanting and which is what we do with Walcott at the moment. So like I say, when you guys see this video tomorrow, don't worry because it's not like I'm going to play ahead and January's all going to be over and done with. I'm going to make sure you guys have enough time to get your comments down below that on come Monday, I'll be able to sign any of the players that you guys let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, let's get into the first game of today's episode against Burnley. Like I say, we're at home. Yeah, we're at home. So it should be a good game. Let's have a quick look at the league table. And that's another thing I need to look at, the monthly scout report as well. Man City still at the top of the table, 3 points clear of Spurs. And then Spurs on 49 points, Liverpool on 39 points, Manchester United only a point behind on 38. And same can be said with Arsenal on 37. And then we are only 2 points behind Arsenal on 35 points. So we're in a good position right now. In 6th place, 3 points ahead of Leicester City. Only 3 points behind United in the top 4 spot. So it looks like we could possibly make the top 4 this season. But I don't want to put that constraint on me to finish in the top 4. Because right now we just need to finish in a Europa League spot. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that objective and to hopefully achieve that. But anyway, let's have a look at the emails. So one email here is the risk of losing Leighton Baines. So I will assess that at some point and possibly give him a new contract. I'm not too sure. Because right now he's doing a good job for us in the cup competitions we played in the Carabao Cup. So I don't feel a need to sell him at any point or get rid. So I'm a bit 50-50 at the moment on whether to give him a new contract or not. But anyway, let's have a look at the monthly scouting update and see which players we've been given here. So we've been given quite a lot. So I'm just going to have a quick flick through. This player here, Oscar, he looks good. Same can be said about him as well. Age 17. Bit of a risk, but we'll sign him on. Like I say, we can scout him further as long as we sign him initially. Dominic Ward, he looks quite good as well. And is that all the players? Yeah, so that's all the players. So we got 3 players from that little scouting update there, which wasn't too bad. But let's have a look at our academy and how the players are coming along. So we changed the view here because I don't like looking at the view like that. I don't know if you guys are the same. So Brandon Martin, like I said, we had a look at him then. Age 17, looked like he's ready to be promoted straight away. But if I look at his value there, his value 180,000 doesn't look the best right now at age 17. So I think we'll just leave him for now, let him get scouted a little bit further, and then we'll decide later on. Same with Lewis Bennett, age 17. He's got good potential, but his value there, you know, his overall's 54, so he's going to need a lot of training. And right now I can't really fit him in the training resume, sorry, should I say. Now this guy, Oliver Baker, obviously his value is a lot higher, almost double, well, a little bit less than double. But his potential is even better, 77 to 91. Or is it better? Well, it's got a 77's higher, but obviously the 91's lower. But his overall to start with is 59, which is basically a 60 to start with at age 16. So he will get better, hopefully, the further and further we do scouting. But anyway, that's for another episode. That's for another episode to sort out. But this is the team we're going with, the same team we've used the last few episodes. Like I say, this team's working wonders for me right now. I don't want to jinx myself, touch wood. But this team is doing a job for us. Let's play Burnley in there. Would you say that's brown or purple? I'd say a sort of like a browny purple sort of colour kit. We're at Goodison Park. Hopefully we can get off with a win in today's episode. And before we start this episode, if you guys do enjoy today's episode, don't forget, leave a like down below on the video. And if you do hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. But anyway, let's get into the game. So here we go, into this game against Burnley here. 4 minutes in, Calvert-Lewin with a great chance here. I thought he was going to score. Currently top scorer in the league. I believe he is tying with Son. I think it is Son. Or Aguero actually might be on 13 goals. So he is up there. Possibly going to get top scorer this season. We get a corner here early on. Richarlison here going to put the cross in. Can we get Gabam in on this header? We can. Can we get the cross? Oh. Calvert-Lewin almost there getting a goal. And played out here to Mina. But we started off well here against Burnley. It's going to be tough against Burnley. They do play 2 flat 4s. So it's going to be tough getting in between them. But if we can get in between them, that is where we can make them pay. And we can here with Calvert-Lewin almost. Can we play him through? We can. Walcott. And the shot away. Got ourselves another corner here. Hart in goal. And let's have a see. Richarlison again with the cross. Here we go. Walcott going for the header. And he wasn't going to win that, unfortunately. Sidibe's got the ball. And can we get the cross in? We can. Get the header on it. And we can't then. Is that called for offside? I believe it is offside. And unfortunately it was. Here we go with Richarlison on this left hand side. Loads of space. Time to get the cross in, and he can. But it's back towards Walcott. Hart hasn't kept it. Can Calvert-Lewin get on to the end of this? Can he get to this? Fortunately, he can't. Burnley have cleared it, but here we go. Sidibe's got it. Has Walcott found himself back on his right-hand side? I don't think he has, but here we go. Played a 1-2. We can to Iwobi, but he loses it, unfortunately. There we go. Calvert-Lewin is through. Get a shot away, and he can. Here we go. Iwobi. Oh, come on, Iwobi. Pass it to not Richarlison. Why am I saying Richarlison? Walcott. And unfortunately, still can't get the first goal here at Goodison Park. Hopefully we can before the second half comes. There we go. Calvert-Lewin's through. Possible foul. Get the shot away. And there we have it. The first goal of the game. 41 minutes in. Let's go celebrate with the crowd here. Calvert-Lewin now on 14 goals, I do believe, in this Premier League season. Doing a can't get my words out. Doing a fantastic job up front for us. I got to admit, at the start of the season, I was a little bit worried, you know, with his overall and everything, and Moise Kean being an overall lower than him. And let's have a see. Yeah, 14 goals so far in this season. And it's quite hard for Moise Kean to get a game right now with how on fire Calvert-Lewin is. You know, top scorer in the league. So I think at some point I have to bring Moise Kean on in this game. Give him some game time because he does deserve it. He's come back from an injury, so I will have to give him some game time at some point. There we go. Gabamin. Come on, Gabamin, please. Here we go. Iwobi. Let's get the ball back out. Here we go. Another chip in. No, is that offside? Oh, it's offside, unfortunately. 62 minutes into the game here. Let's make a sub ourselves. Let's bring Moise Kean on for Calvert-Lewin because I just remembered, obviously, that Newcastle game. I don't know how many days rest we get. I'm thinking 2. So I am going to have to make some subs. So possibly Sigurdsson on for Iwobi, I'm thinking. Because obviously I'd like him for the Newcastle game. Gabamin, let's bring him off for Davies. I know I'm going to make all 3 subs right now. But why not? 62 minutes left in this game. We need to keep the lead as well. So all 3 subs coming off. And maybe we can just get another goal. That would be ideal. Put this game to bed, hopefully, before it gets any worse. There we go. Burnley on the attack here. They got the ball in the box. Mina, great tackle there. Great to get the ball out the way. Here we go. Let's get on the counter-attack ourselves. Sigurdsson. Oh, unfortunately, there we go. Get that back to Sigurdsson. Davies' pass, unfortunately, blocked there. There we go. Richarlison. Get the cross in. And deflected as if Walcott there at the back post, trying to get the header in. Unfortunately can't. 10 minutes left in this game. Hopefully we can just ride it out now and get the 1-0 win. Let's have a see. Richarlison, get the cross in. Anyone's head. And Joe Hart there to push it away. Here we go. Walcott's got it though. Here we go. Let's try and get it into the box. We can to Moise Kean. Let's try and get the shot away and we can. Saved by Joe Hart once again. We go. Burnley on the attack here. Davies, good stop there from him. Here we go. Sigurdsson. Can we get Walcott running? And we can. He's not got much stamina left in him. Let's try and get a cross in early. Here we go. Moise Kean. Can he get a header on? And as if Joe Hart there once again. But this game's got to be over here now. 91st minute. Going into the 92nd. Gomez got the ball once again. Fell to Moise Kean, sorry. Here we go. Sigurdsson's through. Can't get past the defender to get a shot away. And that's got to be the game. And it is. The game has ended 1-0 here at Goodison Park. Managed to get the 3 points today from an early goal from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now on 14 goals this Premier League season. Theo Walcott with a 9.2 match rating once again. And you can see there, Burnley, not even a shot on target. No shots at all. We had 19 shots. 9 shots of them were on target. So this team, as you can tell, has definitely got a lot better over the last, well, I'd say this month especially. Since that game we played against Liverpool, or possibly the game before that we played against Leicester City, and I think we won 2-1 or 2-0. Ever since then, and then going into the Liverpool game, this team has just become, I won't say something else, like it's become unreal, but it's become a really good side. And whether that's from putting Richarlison on the left, Walcott on the right, I'm not too sure. Did Burnley make it too easy? The lads did it, which they did. Burnley played well, to be fair. And you can see that from the result, only getting a 1-0 win, which we did in real life as well. You managed to turn the tide and find the decisive goal. And I'm going to go with, I trusted we'd give it our all. So here we go, just before we go into our next game and final game of today's episode, we've got the scout report back on Almada, I do believe, or Almeida. Is that how you pronounce it? Sounds a bit better, Almeida. I'm guessing. So 72 overall, centre attacking mid, age 18. I'm sure most of you guys have used him if he is a wonder kid this year. A release clause of £12.7 million, which is really good. You can see here 85 sprint speed, 87 acceleration, 90 agility, 89 balance, And they're mainly standout ones. Obviously, ball control don't look too bad. Dribbling don't look too bad. Same with curve. So he looks a really good player. 72 overall at the age of 18. Now, we're definitely going to have to buy him and try get him in some games in this side when we do manage to get round to buying him. Now, hopefully we can get him in a training slot. We'll have to take some players out or take at least one player out to get him in the training schedule. But anyway, let's assess the team here. So, players are a little bit tired. Not too tired. Walcott looks the most tired and Gomez. So, we'll swap them two out. Let's bring Bernard out on that right-hand side. Gomez is going to come off. Delph's going to come in. Delph I've not really used, but we'll bring him in. And now I think that's enough for now. If I'm going to be honest, I don't want to change too many players because we are away from home. And one more change I could do just quickly is change that bench there. Take Walker off. He's not going to be much use if he's lost that much stamina. Who else can we bring on? No one really. Maybe Ellis Sims. So we bring him on the bench, and if need be, he can come on. Obviously, I do have Moise Keane there as well, but if I need to, maybe change formation at some point and need two strikers on, I've got him there on the bench ready. But anyway, let's attend the press conference before this Newcastle game, and let's see what they have to say in this press conference. And here we go. First question. Inconsistent results as of late to really test your team's Europa League ambitions. And I wouldn't really say that they're up and down the results. I'm pretty sure we're on a unbeaten run right now. Maybe we lost that game to United. I'm going to go with it won't be easy, but it never is. So I won't say that inconsistent, if I'm going to be honest. After a narrow 1-0 win in your previous match, does your team how it wants to take to score more goals today? And I'm going to go with a win is a win, and which it is. You get the 3 points at the end of it, so that's all that matters for us. So there's been some top performances recently. Can your team keep this up? I'm going to go with I'm sure of it. I don't want to say we'll do better because I don't want to put too much pressure on the players. But if I just say I'm sure of it, and then I can't go wrong really, can I? But anyway, here we go into the final game of today's episode against Newcastle United away at St James's Park. Similar team to last game, but let's get into it. There we go. Calvert-Lewin is through. Not got many up with him, so he's got to do this on his own. Going to cut back in, and it hasn't really worked off. I was hoping he'd be able to recover the ball there, but he couldn't. We've still won the ball here with Holgate. Here we go, Gabamin. Let's try and get this through to Iwobi, and we can. Out to Richarlison. Oh, as if I wanted it out to Richarlison, really. I shouldn't have gone with a free ball. But so far, Newcastle having majority of the chances, and I'm pretty sure majority of the possession as well. But here we go, Delph. Let's try work it into Calvert-Lewin. And poor pass there, to be fair, from Gabamin. And Newcastle end up having the ball. Here we go, Newcastle. Good chance there, but wasted there. Poor pass. Ended up in our possession. But here we go, Iwobi. Poor pass from him. Newcastle, good. As if a bit of back and forth here. Here we go, Iwobi. Let's try and make something of this. And poor pass once again in this game. Here we go, Calvert-Lewin's through. Who's he got with him? I believe Richarlison. And as if I could not get that pass through. I wanted to maybe pass it a little bit earlier. That could have been the better option. But here we go, just before half-time. Bernard with the throw. Got it to Iwobi. Here we go, let's get it out. Gabamin, Delph. Here we go, Calvert-Lewin. Back over to Delph, maybe. Here we go, Calvert-Lewin. And just wide of the post. And is that now it for half-time? And it is. And just ignore that as my Facebook going off. But there we go, half-time. And Calvert-Lewin not having the best game, but neither is the whole team, really. And like I say, Iwobi not getting the best of passes off. Same could be said about Gabamin. Winning the ball now and again, but giving away silly passes. And I feel like we've sort of met our match here. And I don't know what it is, but Newcastle putting up a good game here. But let's just see how the second half goes. Oh, here we go. Newcastle, loads of space on his right-hand side. Get the cross in, but no one's there on the end of it. Poor clearance from Yerry Mina, though. And here they go. Another chance on this right-hand side. Richie, Dean, Delph putting it in, back into their possession. Can Pickford get to that? Or someone. Sidibe got to it. Gabamin, Holgate. Oh, my God. Pickford, someone. Pickford, get to that. Oh, thank God. Pickford saved us there at last minute. Davies going to come on for Gabamin. Gabamin not having the best game of his life right now. And I don't think the whole team is. Maybe, you know, I should have changed out a few more players. I don't know. But here we go. Newcastle with the cross in. Richarlison, Iwobi, Davies. Let's just get this out of the box, lads. There we go, Iwobi. Not got the best pace. Can we get it to Calvert-Lewin to at least just hold the ball up a little bit? Bernard, sorry. Here we go, Bernard. Richarlison, but I want to have a look at Bernard's. I wanted him to possibly make a run there. Here we go, Iwobi's making the run. But I couldn't get the ball to him. So here we go, not long left in this game now. Dean, good block there, but it has gone out for a corner. Unfortunately, 12 minutes to go in this game. Moise Keane has come on. Okay, maybe offside there, I'm guessing. Luckily, it didn't go out for a corner. But Moise Keane's come on. He can't get any hands of that one. Got a good pace there, though. Look at his pace there, not bad. And I thought it was a lot worse than it actually is, you know. I remember staying on one of the early episodes. Moise Keane, maybe not as fast as Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but he definitely is. And like I said, I brought him on, and I think I made another sub as well. I can't mind who. Oh yeah, Sigurdsson's come on for Iwobi now. And can we get the 3 points in this game? It is needed. I'm just finding it hard to get past Newcastle's defence as it stands. Once I can get to their final third, but it's just getting it past that last little bit. You can see there's loads of players here. Sigurdsson making a great run, but a poor pass from Keane there. Guessing, you know, passing isn't his standout stat, I guess, but I thought you could have at least played a better through ball there. But anyway, can we get anything from this? Here we go. Bernard not playing his best game on the right, but then again, I haven't really got the ball to him that often. I just want to get the ball to Moise Keane, if I'm honest. He's the one I want in front of goal, not Sigurdsson, even though Sigurdsson can put a ball away. I want Moise Keane at front. I want him to be on the end of these balls. But here we go. Newcastle, maybe one of the last attacks of the game here. Atsu, Almiron. Players making a run down his left-hand side. Can we get to him? Jetro Williams. Is it Jetro Williams? I might be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure it is. Here we go. Cross coming in. Pickford's got to it, and he's going to kick this out, and that's going to be the end of the game. And that is it. That is the game over. 0-0, unfortunately. And not for a while now. We've had a 0-0 game, but it is away from home, so I won't say it's too bad of a result. But as of results, as of recent, you can see here not much has happened in that game. It was just a lot of end-to-end football, and then nothing really came of it. But you can see Newcastle there, 6 shots, 4 on target. So as far as match facts go, they had the better game. And like I say, just player ratings altogether just weren't that best. Who was the most standout player there? Pickford, 7.5, which says a lot, really. So not the best of games, and I could sort of tell from early on we weren't playing at our best. But, you know, it is what it is, and these games do happen. But let's have a look at the league table now before we end today's episode off. So, are we... Okay, so we're still in 6th, so it's not too bad. 2 points behind Arsenal now. I think that was the sort of gap at the start of the episode. Manchester United now on 44 points, so we're 5 points behind them. So I think that has worsened, has it? Because I'm sure at the start of the episode was 3 points behind them. I don't know, but we're not doing too bad, to be fair. Manchester City still at the top. Spurs have closed the gap though on 55 points now. Liverpool now on 45, United on 44, Arsenal on 41, and then we are currently sitting on 39 points as it stands. So we've sort of increased the gap from Leicester, so we're 1 point, so we're 4 points now ahead of Leicester, which is better than it was at the start of the episode. But in terms of getting closest to Arsenal, I don't think we're any better off than we are, at the start of the episode. But anyway, guys, that is it for today's episode. I've got some emails to look through here, but I'll do that after the episode. And like I say, next episode we're going to go into the January transfer window, so don't forget to click on the video later on today that will come out around about 4:30ish. I do believe it will be released, so do come back to that video. We will be going through some players, and I think that guy Almeida, sorry, I might be pronouncing it wrong, I do think we'll be going in for him. But don't forget, let me know some players down below to sign. I'll have a look at them in the following episode on Monday. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. And if you have, don't forget, leave a like down below and a comment. Hit the subscribe button if you are new around here. And I'll see you all next time.